In this video, I will be demonstrating a crochet pinstripe method. If you're a subscriber, welcome back. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm happy to have you here. If you enjoy this video, please give it a like and consider subscribing. This crochet pinstripe method is a method of surface embroidery on your hand knits. It's a great way to add vertical stripes in a different color. Here I have a piece that has horizontal stripes. This method is really quite easy. Wherever you want to add a vertical stripe, you instead work a purl column. And then afterwards, you add in the vertical column in the other color. You'll need a crochet hook in the same size as your knitting needles. I have my contrast color, and I will hold it behind the work. This piece uses a provisional cast on, so I want to avoid the provisional cast on because I will be picking these stitches up later. So I want to insert my hook in this very first purl stitch, like so, and then from behind I'm yarning over the hook and I'm going to pull a loop up to the right side of the work. Now, holding the working yarn in back, avoiding the tail. I don't want to be working with the tail, I want to work with the working yarn. However is comfortable to you, so I have the yarn kind of tensioned a little bit over my fingers, holding it in the back. We want to go in every single purl stitch up the column here. I'm yarning over the hook from behind, and I pull a loop up, and then I pull that loop through the loop on the crochet hook. You'll have to play with your tension. Our goal is to get a column of stitches that are the same tension as the surrounding knitting. So I'm yarning over the hook from behind the work and pulling a loop through to the front. And then that loop gets pulled through the loop that's on the hook. We just go row by row up. Nestling these into the purl column allows them to lay flat and look like a column of knitting. The key is to keep the tension consistent as you go up the column. We're going under the frown into that space. You can adjust the tension stitch by stitch. It's difficult to adjust the tension farther down after the fact. So keep an eye on your tension as you go, like so. And here's what it looks like on the wrong side. You can see the stitches, the crochet stitches, anchored in the center of this column of purl stitches. When you get up towards the top, I think I have one more stitch. So this would be my last stitch right here. I want to go ahead and yarn over and pull a loop up, but then I'm going to cut a tail, and I'm going to pull the hook out, and then I will use a tapestry needle to push this tail to the back of the work. So I want to go right at the base, at the top where I made that stitch, so that this loop gets pulled to the wrong side, like so. And I'll weave that tail in later, as well as the tail at the base. Here's what that stripe looks like now. So that's all there is to working a crocheted applied pinstripe. Now, why would you use this? Using this method will allow you to not have to do the intarsia technique, which can be difficult. Here's what it looks like on the wrong side. Another benefit of using this method is it combats the tendency of stockinette to want to curl. This right edge is wanting to curl, but the section around this applied pinstripe is lying nice and flat. I haven't blocked this piece yet. And the reason it does that is because it's a section of ribbing, and working that crochet in the middle of that purl column flattens that purl column out, spreads it out, and reinforces it, and helps to eliminate the curl. When I stretch this, it is noticeably different than the surrounding fabric, but when it's relaxed, it blends right in. So this is just one method of adding a vertical stripe after the fact to your knitting. So that was a crochet pinstripe method. I hope this was helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching.